I know I said I was gonna stream lads today, but a couple of things happened that threw a monkey wrench into that. Um, I ended up having to deal with a whole bunch of stuff this morning, and because of that, my phone was about to run out of battery. It was about to run out of charge, so I'm like, I can't stream off my phone if it's that low. And since the event is still going through next week, and I am going to have Tuesday off from work for Veterans Day, thank you to our veterans, much obliged. I'm going to go ahead and stream that Tuesday. So we're doing more of this today. um, so unfortunately, that meant I'm starting way later than I normally do. I don't know if this stream is going to go as long since there's not like a tutorial mode, but it might. But I'm going to power through it. I ate some lunch. I've had some leftover Halloween candy and some Gatorade. We're good to go. I hope. So let's continue on to the next chapter of Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Sure that it's back on the game. Episode 2, Reflection of Death. Ah! No, the center roof was like this. About what we were discussing. You mentioned Echo dropping one after we completed Dissolution. Yes, this one and this one. This is the Illuminate card, Eye in the Darkness. Why Echo had this card is a question in itself. Yet of higher importance right now is this Illuminate card, Devastation and Judgment, which you say you owned from before. I think I received it from someone, but don't really remember. I remembered I'd left it in my bag since then, so... Would you happen to know of a community site on the dark web? The dark web? Sounds kinda ominous. There's a site called Samizima that has descriptions of all 6 Illuminate cards. Leave down just a bit. Various other topics too. Earthquakes and shrines. A certain president is actually a stand-in? I didn't know. Samizima is a hub for those who appreciate such conspiracy theories. Devastation and judgment is the very future that these Zimmers long for. It seems your card is predicting such a future. Zimmers refer to it as the Great Reset. Great Reset? Rumors say the Devastation and Judgment card depicts it. Why would I have such a thing? And it's just a prophecy. We don't know if it'll actually... We can determine whether the prophecies are true by observing actions. Now, I need to tell you about today's request. A streamer has asked us to confirm the presence of a ghost. Devastation, Juju Mental. I think she was saying divination. Yo, wake up already. You're sleep mumbling like hell. Sorry. Devastation, judgment. Had me worried there. The director showed me an ominous website. Jasmine, do you know about the Illuminate cards and the prophecies on them? Illuminate cards. Count on the boss man to take interest, huh? Director does seem on top of all occult-related info. I meant to ask... Oh, it's her. I meant to ask, what's today's case about? We're looking into a live streamer. One of his vids sparked a bit of a mess. The streamer reached out to the center. The actual wording is, see for myself and prove that ghosts are real. Okay. Does that mean that live streamer talks about spirits and the occult? Good guess. Saves me the trouble of explaining. Oh, so I guessed right? Yep. Cult live streamer. 800k subs. Been streaming quite a while, it seems. Check out the vid while we're on the road. This newest one, right? Is this a ritual or something? The scene in question is near the end. Come on, pretty please. I know this place is the real deal. Come, show yourself. Mary. 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 Jesus. Show yours... behind me? What? Huh? Nothing there? A ghost? Was that a ghost in the back? You mean this is real? Trending on socials for sure. Ghost watching streamer's home has resident ghost or some such. A resident ghost? Does it mean the house is haunted? Don't know much, really. By the way, our client, the streamer, why did he think of reaching out to our center? Do you know? Dunno. Too bored to ask the boss man about the small things. Just ask the client, okay? Anyway, get busy with the social media search first. Understood. I sent you the link. Did you get it? Try following the rumor from there. What should I search? Don't be asking me everything. Try giving it a thought yourself. Sorry. You're right. I need to look up what kind of ghost is involved in this time. Right? Right. According to the facts so far, a ghost appeared. Looks like this urban myth is dependent on the location. So I'd search for rumors related to this place and location. Oh, how helpful. You made me use this dusty old brain with those questions of yours. Even though this stuff's not in my wheelhouse. Well, leave it in your hands. Understood. I'm on it. Brother Yeti of the forest. This ghost stream is unbelievable. So the ghost did show up in the video. What a creepy photo. That is very creepy. That's a girl with long hair. That's intense. Jasmine, this ghost looks like a woman to me. A lady ghost, huh? Summoning? That was just normal, but that thing is from this world. Yeah, sure, faker. Kiniko Tanihara is the top ghost washer in the country now. Hard to believe he used to do prank vids all those years ago. Kinoko Tanihara. This is our client? Oh yeah, that must be him. His channel's not the most well known, but it gets attention for exploring occult topics related to spirits. I don't know, 800k is pretty good. Anyway, he has a lot of subscribers. Searching the name might help me find out more about him. Maybe we should look into what people are saying about Kinoko Tanihara. Search it up. But for a niche internet micro-celebrity like Kinoko, you might need to add keywords to narrow things down. You did say before that I should look into rumors related to the location or even the building itself. I'll try looking for some related keywords. It's gonna get cursed. Someone a ghost in a haunted apartment. I don't get how he could do that. He's doing that kind of thing all the time. This apartment is a scary one? This apartment is on the spirit spot map. Seems like the real deal. The real deal? No way! It's not that scary. What is a spirit spot map? Ooh, how scary. Go on and give it a search. Alright. Looked on the spirit spot map for the apartment that Kinako's using for his streams, and it showed up right away. There are websites you can use to look up spirit spots? Mm-hmm. You should look up your neighborhood. There might be spirit spots near you. I think someone I know went and said there's an old lady ghost who chatters on and on at a rapid pace. What? Creepy ghosts like that show up there? There's a popular urban myth about an old lady who moves around really fast, but this one seems to be a fast talker instead. What's so scary about someone who just talks fast? Old lady? There was a young woman who stands waiting for you by the door. That's the apartment rumor. I can't follow this at all. That's rumors for you. Also, if the ghost was standing at the door, I wouldn't be able to go in and out of the room. I put all my hopes on the window. Oh, is this rumor? Well spotted. Exactly the kind of thing the boss man would check. Give it a search. You mean the Umeki Flats in Umekicho, right? The place is infamous in my area, haunted by a young woman's ghost. You're talking about a young woman ghost again. Umekicho's Umeki Flats. I need to write this down. Infamous in their area, huh? Interesting. Matches what we heard from the others, too. Maybe it's true? Oh, we're doing some more searches. Hold up right there. So, does anything come up if I search his name by itself? No. Oh, here we go. Rumors like that always become the base of ghost stories. Old ladies standing there, visitors coming at specific times. What should you do if your apartment has 13 steps in the staircase? Whenever I go to the restroom, the little guy on the first floor beats the ceiling with the stick so hard I can't squeeze one. Oh my god. It's kind of TMI post right there. Don't mind if it's talk. My apartment building's really old and run down. People come here on dares. Give them a proper scare. If one of the rooms in the apartment I lived in was haunted, I'd definitely be worried. Live anywhere if the rent is cheap enough, even if the place has dark history. Place with history? Thought that was the name of an urban myth. The letters aren't floating up here. Maybe it's not that important? Wait, what? There are urban myths about properties with dark histories? For sure. They're in movies, too. Surely there's a grand novel out there with that exact title. Seems to be popular phrasing with urban myths. That's how it is. Heard stories where they cover the back of the tatami mats with Ophid awards. I could never. Those tatami mats would get real damp covered like that. Why damp? Huh. An old lady in your room when you move in. Elderly people make mistakes like that, don't they? Probably the only one who'd be able to see that old lady. What's wrong with having 13 steps? Skip a step, I guess, but someone's gonna fall sooner or later. Alright, I don't think we could get anything from this by itself. Yeah, didn't think so. But I think we're done now. So this means Hinako-san's ritual was a success and the ghosts went elsewhere? Yep. He was called out to those infamous apartments to handle something huge. Bullseye. Found the address on the spirit spot map. Umekicho 123, Umeki Flats 104. Oh no, that means there's definitely something there. So we're ghost hunting an apartment that's a known spirit spot. Man, I really can't handle ghosts at all. I'll see them all, I'm sure of it. Seeing them won't hurt, will it? If they're just hanging out. Besides, they're not really ghosts, right? I'm scared just as much. Gotta do what you gotta do. It's a pain, but we need to identify which urban myth might be related. Not my job, so leave it to you. Yes! Hello, we're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Azami Fukurai and... Hey, you're a girl? Oh, hello, Hina. How are you? Oh, sorry, getting a drink on. Very thirsty. What does it matter if she's a girl, dude? Could you be the one in the prophecy? Huh? What are you talking about? Life shall be taken from they who face the mirror and call the woman. Is that card an Illuminate card? That can be our next vid. Kinako's fate was prophesized. Not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, is that card... No, just brainstorming. It's nothing, really. Introducing myself, Kinako Tanihara here. Did you see Kinako's spirit stream? Did you see the woman? Yes. I've been getting so many inquiries since that stream. They all want to collab. So happy, busy, happy here. Your Urban Myth Dissolution Center has a solid channel, too. I watch every vid. Oh, thank you. How many tens of thousand follows were you at? Got me thinking maybe we could share some fans with each other, couldn't we? Share some fans? I thought your request was... Oh, that, yes, just as I wrote. I want to see for myself and prove that ghosts are real, and I'm not setting this up. I don't stream during the day, so go ahead and check out this place. Okay, sure. Weevil Underwood. He does look pretty dorky, that's for sure. First, we should look into why the ghost was filmed. What happened during the stream? Then, after some of that's cleared up, I should ask about the Illuminate card. Hey, I might be getting the hang of this investigator job. Investigation on. And I realized I forgot to turn something on, but it's on now at least. So here. All right. It's in the shade and kind of dreary overall. Kitchen window has frosted glass. You can't see much by peeking in. Don't see anything unusual. But it's kind of creepy still. Is Kinako-san going to continue living here? Talk to you in a minute. The smell of a new tatami mat. Huh? One of the tatami mats looks new. Tatami mats must be expensive. But why would you change just one? Maybe there's something hiding under there. Camera and lights, streaming equipment. Have to make sure I don't knock them over. So he was filming the mirror from here. Hey, I see Jasmine in the mirror. So the area around the entrance would be in the camera's frame. That might mean that. This mirror's the one that showed the ghost in the video. Maybe I shouldn't stare into it. Oh, yes, I need to ask about the spirit that appeared in it. Wowza, if we only had a Zashiki Warashi mascot like you, viewers would love it. Huh? Can I start by asking you about your work? Kinako-san is a live streamer, yes. I've been doing this for quite a long time. Shifted focus to the occult around 5 years ago. You have a ghost watching channel, right? I default to streaming live on site from spirit spots. My solo hide-and-seek video went ballistically viral, and here I am. Ballistically viral. I see. I default to planning and streaming entirely alone. And that's about it. And you handle all this equipment alone? That's really cool. Mind if we take a look around the room? Could you tell me about the stream where the ghost showed up? Yes, the meat of the interview. I have this fixed camera in this room, and was waiting in front of the room for a ghost to appear. And voila! Have any other ghosts made appearances in your streams before? I wouldn't say they haven't made an appearance, but this time is the first time their form has been so clear. I guess making sure the mirror was properly being filmed helped a lot. Uh-huh. Kiniko-san, did you see the ghost directly during the stream? Yeah, about that. I admit I never got to see it myself. Got a ton of comments saying, "Behind you." So I spun around quickly, but nothing there. When you turn around, you see the mirror in the wall. If someone was around here, you would have seen them. Huh. Does this mean the ghost wasn't around here? Maybe the apartment ghost was trying to head somewhere and happened to be filmed. Would that be possible? Good point. If we know the answer, we could catch it on film for the next stream. Yes, we really need to know where the ghost was headed. Need answers, quick. Here we go, ghost hunting. Kiniko-san, are you still going to live here? Are you considering moving too? Kiniko-san isn't actually living here, no. I'm just renting this place as a studio. Oh, I see. Glad to hear. I was getting worried. But isn't it scary streaming from a spirit spot? Precisely why I rented it. The reason I had that mirror and frame was because it came with the room, too. That with the room? I thought it was a prop. Why bother renting a place that doesn't have its share of ghost rumors? One thing, though, my neighbor jumps on any related gossip, so watch yourself. Kiniko-san, do you know about the Illuminate cards? Cards with prophecies on them, yes? What, are you a Zimmer too? No, I just happened to visit the Sameziva website. I thought I read something there about a card with a mirror and a woman. Oh, really? I'm the one in the prophecy? Best viewer gain material ever! What I'd give to be cursed like that. You really should be careful around that prophecy. You might find yourself in danger, you know? Oh, yes, please. All right, before we start putting pieces together, let's talk to the lady here. There's something else here, right? Just her. Hello? Excuse me. Would you mind if I asked you something? Could I ask you about your neighbor? About room 104? Oh, I see. Room 104. You want to know about room 104, where that horrible incident happened? I know more than anyone else. Guess why? Because I live next to room 104. That's great to hear. would you happen to know anything about the rumors around this apartment? Oh, I'm Asami Fukurai. Can I ask your name? Hmm? Oh, the nameplate. Miss Unaired? It's Unai. You're gonna forget anyway. Miss Neighbor is fine. I live next to the famous Room 104. I've been their neighbor since long before that incident happened. I know this apartment better than anyone. Then how about Kiniko-san? Eh? Kiniko? Your neighbor in room 104? Ah, yes. Did he move in without knowing anything? Or him? I'd switch rooms if I could. I envy him. I heard he does that thing on the internet, like TV. Oh, yes. Yes, that's right. Residents here are scary, too. Were you able to watch Kiniko-san's live stream? Video? Huh? Eh? The ghost showed up in that video. The ghost? It did? Of course it would. We're famous around here as the haunted apartments. I don't know what the video is about, but I feel the ghost's presence. You do? The boy in room 104 too, probably. He was doing this creepy ritual. So this neighbor lady hasn't seen the video itself. Come to think of it, wonder what ritual he was doing in the stream. Several things I should check with Kiniko-san about. Would you happen to know anything about the ghost rumor to haunt this apartment? Ghosts? Rumors? Oh, you mean room 104. Huh? Do you mean the ghost used to live in room 104? He had police cars and an ambulance and quite a crowd here. Were you there when it happened? Did you see or hear anything? I heard the sound of something breaking and a scream, crash and some such, but those folks aren't strangers to fighting. I heard a man screaming. I peeked through the entrance and there was blood everywhere. This photo's from back then. Blood everywhere? You mean the whole room was red? Just around the middle. Looked like a fountain of blood had spurted from the center of room 104. Near the middle of the room. Rings a bell. Did you know this apartment was famous for its rumors? It's on the internet too, yes? Welcome to the haunted and vaunted Umeki Flats. I see visitors even taking pictures sometimes. Owner was worried sick, and no wonder. No one wants to live there after what happened. That mushroom boy in 104. I wonder how long he'll last. Okay, looks like we've got some things we could sort out right now. I should write up some notes while I can. Neighbor living just next to Kiniko Tanahara's room 104. She was really interested in... sure if it... See, it's either the young man or the ghost, but I feel she cares more about the room than him. That's it. She seemed to enjoy rumors. I was surprised at how intensely she talks. Gossip savvy. Next one. Our client who requested this investigation. Hinako Tanihara, a ghost watching streamer on BooTube. His hairstyle reminds me of a tasty matsutake mushroom. Well, that's what the old lady said. And no, Hina, I didn't know you modded for Natami. Yes, Matsutake, king of the shrooms. Was he really? Didn't come off as all that deluxe. No, can't bamboozle me like that. I mean, what was the client's name again? But you say it right there! Yes, Kinako Tanihara with the mushroom cut. And a cult live streamer. That did not make any sense. Okay, looks like we still gotta ask around. You were doing a mysterious ritual in the video. What exactly was that about? Ah, yes, that was a seance, a spirit summoning ritual. I did one I found on the net, just as written. At 2 a.m. in a dark room, stand in front of a mirror and turn around 3 times. Turn around 3 times? Speak the name Mary to the mirror 3 times. And that's it? That's it? Nothing else? Do this and the ghost should appear in the mirror. This is a summoning ritual that dates back to the Middle Ages, tried and true. Yeah, I think so, Hina. And yeah, I think that was a translation error. I do remember when I was looking at the Steam reviews for this game that some people did complain about the occasional translation error here and there. But that's okay. It happens. Pretty simple for a ghost summoning ritual. Done with him. I guess we gotta talk to our buddy here. So this is the apartment he streams from. Talk about run down. Definitely haunted. Jasmine? About the ghost that shows up in the video, what should I look into and how? You're asking me about ghost stuff? I'll start by talking to Kinako dude. Next check the room he was streaming from. Also, the lady outside might be from around here. Ask her if she knows any ghost rumors. Thank you, I'll do that. Jasmine, were you able to make out the neighbor's nameplate? Oh yeah, unsettling something thingy. Her name is Unai-san. You actually talked to that lady? Epic people skills, Sammy. That Unreal lady, the neighbor. Yeah. I'm much more comfortable talking to you. My personality shines through sometimes. By the way, did the lady see the ghost in the vid? I want to check whether it looked like the ghost in the local rumors. Good idea. She says she knows a lot about the apartment, so I'll ask her what I can. Can I do anything? Thought I might find something, but no luck. Might see something with the glasses on. Oh god, I forgot. I totally forgot. Alright, it's glasses mode. And yeah, I think she's also known as like Bloody Mary, right? Oh god. Oh god. Whoa! What is this? What the heck is going on here? What the? A long-haired woman straddling a man? No, wait. What's going on here? Looks different from the shadow shown in the video. If the neighbor lady was right, does this mean the incident did happen here? They said incident, but I wonder what happened. Looks like a serious fight going on. I hope... Yeah, I think this is a woman clearly stabbing a man on the floor to death. I see something. This apartment is full of scary shadows. The camera isn't pointed this way, so it can't have been this shadow itself that showed up. As I thought, peeking in from here, you see the mirror and the camera through it. Long hair. Looks like a dress. You seem really angry. This shadow is a ghost. Does it mean... now able to see actual ghosts and not just past events? Alright, let's do this next one. Let's think about what happened during the live stream. About the ghost who showed up in Kinoko-san's video. Kinoko-san himself didn't actually see it. Is it because he isn't sensitive to spirits? Mrs. Ami, what was the situation like during the live stream? The director's still around. Just a figment of my imagination. Feels kind of funny. Anything wrong? No, I'm fine. So the situation during the live stream? Hinako Tanihara confirmed that he never saw the ghost himself. How about the viewers who were watching the stream? Right. The viewers were all worked up about seeing the ghost. What did this mean? Maybe we saw... Well, we've only got two nouns. Humanoid ghost, ghost from another world. So I'm gonna assume humanoid ghost is the right option. Reflected in the mirror behind Hinako-san. Maybe we saw... humanoid ghost who was outside the room and reflected in the mirror behind Kiniko-san. There we go. Maybe we saw a humanoid ghost who was outside the room and reflected in the mirror behind Kiniko-san? Yes, sounds about right. We know what happened during the live stream. Else you're willing to talk about? About the ghost said to appear in this apartment. Would it happen to have straight, long hair and be wearing a white dress? You know about her then? You're more than meets the eye. Yes, she had long hair and always wore a white dress. Thought so. It's a woman, correct? It's nothing. Noting down. Ghost at the entrance was a woman with long black hair wearing a white dress. Okay, looks like we could clear out some more now. What was notable about the ghost sighted around Umeki Flats? Long-haired woman in a white dress. Yes, long hair, wearing a white dress. She looks like a textbook ghost almost. So scary. Ghost that appears in this room. Seems it's been showing up for a while now, not just during yesterday's live stream. We've been gathering some clues through the investigation. I wondered what that ghost was, the one that I saw. Well, which one are we talking about? The one inside the room? Hold on, I need water. Let's see. Maybe I saw the... was the ghost I saw? Well, admittedly, a part of me thinking is maybe the old lady was peeking through the window to see what the guy was doing. We could try that. Ooh. Out of thin air near the entrance. This might not work. Yeah. Is it really? Try to remember the neighbor story and the shadows seen through the glasses. Shadow in the dress who appears at the entrance and in the room. What could they be? Am I trying to figure out both of them? Woman killed the man in this room. Okay, so they were winning that one. Maybe I saw the woman who killed the man in this room? Oh yes, judging from the shadows I saw with the glasses, a woman was attacking a man. Once she was done, she probably left this world herself. Which would mean the shadow I'm seeing is a ghost after all. Kinako-san, we might have determined where the ghost was when it showed up in the video.
Whoa, really? Really?
However, we only know about the exact moment the ghost was in the video. We believe it was standing near the entrance and peeking into the room.
So I was too focused on the camera to notice. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. Oops.
This tatami mat that's newer than the others. They probably had to replace it because of the blood stains from the incident. So I guess it did happen here. Oop. How goes it? Oh crap, what do I do? There's still one more clue I need. Well, I can't do anything more with those two things. She doesn't have anything more to tell me. Can't see anything else here. She doesn't have anything more. Can't do anything else with that. Can't do anything else with that. Okay. Inako-san, just a thought. Is the ghost in the rumors the person who died during the incident here?
Oh, you know that too. That's right, the rumors aren't around the apartment as a whole. The incident happened in this very room. Gives room 104 a nice and dark history. Just think of the viewer gains.
A nice and dark history? Alright. We've found out quite a lot about the ghost.
Does this mean Kinako Dude summoned the dead ex-resident of room 104 with his ritual?
Yes, but there's only so much we can gather from the place itself.
Not too bad overall. With this much info stacked up, Boss Man shouldn't be long.
Mrs. Ami, how's it going? Director-san.
You found quite a lot of clues, it seems.
Yes, I think.
The streamer was blessed by the fortuitous appearance of an anomaly on live camera.
His name is Kinako Tanihara, by the way.
I see. Mr. Kinako was not only unafraid of the prophecy on the Illuminate card, but actively hoping to find himself in danger. Any progress on that end?
Huh?
The Illuminate cards are rumored and respected, many. I myself have no knowledge of how these cards actually function. But lo and behold, 2 card holders have appeared among close acquaintances, and even a third now. Has misfortune struck yet? My experiments will be much easier if he could get cursed. For example, if an evil spirit is haunting him, it's merely a matter of exorcising it. Yet what might happen to someone harassed by abominations or cryptids? Inquiring minds need to know.
Director-san?
Oh, excuse me there. Then let us both assess the clues you found on site and identify this urban myth.
Yes.
Uncanny that the ghost-watching streamer happened to summon the ghost of the apartment's previous resident. Which urban myth does this case match? Let's get started, shall we? First, this case was initiated by the following event. Hinako-san was live streaming a ritual to summon a ghost, and a ghost appeared behind Kinako-san, correct?
That's right.
So, Mrs. Ami,
Yes?
tell me about the location where the live stream was being filmed. You learned that the rumor wasn't just a rumor, but based on an actual incident. Where was the scene of the spirit summoning ritual?
Well, aren't these the same thing?
Room 104.
This place that Kinako-san is renting, room 104. It had an actual previous incident happen here.
So the stage was set for a compelling live stream. Next, let me ask you about the ghost that appeared as a result of the ritual. The viewers were fixated on the ghost shown in the stream. So, Mrs. Ami, in Kinako-san's video, where exactly was the ghost seen?
In the mirror. The ghost was seen through the mirror, so I believe we saw its reflection.
Exactly. What's important here is that it first appeared in the mirror. Urban myths are defined by numerous characteristics: where they appear, their goal, the words they utter. In this case, the initial manifestation was witnessed as a reflection within a mirror. This is a crucial element.
So that's the priority? I thought the location where the ghost appeared might be more important.
Remember, urban myths are born from rumors. They only come to be after they are noticed by someone, named and mentioned in rumors. Wherever the witness happens to be when they notice it, that becomes the location the urban myth appears at.
I see. I think.
By the way, about the ghost that appeared in the mirror. It seems its existence wasn't limited to within the mirror itself. So, Mrs. Ami, you looked into this with your glasses. Have you determined where the ghost was?
In front of the entrance. Outside the entrance to Kinako-san's place. I saw a woman's shadow standing there.
The footage did indeed show a female shadow standing outside the entrance, seen through the frosted glass. On to my final question. About the spell that was cast during the ritual. So, Mrs. Ami, Hinako-san uttered something as a spell to summon the ghost. What exactly was this spell?
Woman's name. He turned around 3 times in front of the mirror and said a woman's name 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary.
I don't know why she had to say it 3 times. Precisely. Only one urban myth involves casting this spell. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary? A female ghost summoned through seance rituals, famous overseas, due to her blood-stained appearance. She is referred to as Bloody Mary. Why would such a ghost appear from a mirror? Mirrors are often used in all kinds of incantations. Recently, popular forms of seance would include solitary hide-and-seek, or the square method done with 4 participants. But if the Bloody Mary ritual made a ghost appear, maybe the summoning did in fact work. I may have yet again witnessed the potential manifestation of an urban myth. I am ecstatic beyond compare. Phantasmagorical. Director, you're getting excited again. Oh, of course. Anyway, about this Bloody Mary. Let me think. If the summoned ghost is indeed Bloody Mary, she would leave a scratch mark on anyone she attacks. A scratch mark? A scratch? What happens then? Means that if the ritual was successful, Hinako-san will eventually find himself with a scratch mark. And for those who are scratched, they will lose consciousness at the very least, and their sanity or even lives at worst. You mean they'll die? The presence of such cursed scratches would be good evidence of the ghost's existence. Mrs. Ami, please support Kinako-san as best you can to ensure he does get scratched. Excuse me, Director? I am referring to the client's request. Prove that ghosts are real. Thankfully, our client himself is open to the idea of being cursed himself. Mrs. Ami, please think about what you can do to help make this happen. Are you serious? I need to go prepare the intro scene for this case's video. Let us talk later. Director? Hello? I can't believe it. What is he thinking? Hey, I was thinking. I know, right? It's like this guy wants to prove ghosts exist, but does he want to die for that? Yes, Kinako-san? Yesterday's vid is really doing the numbers. I think I'll do another one tonight, and you can watch here if you want. Huh? Kinako's spirit stream. I might be interested.
Jasmine? A ghost might show up, you know.
I hope it does.
Mary might do something to you.
I hope she does.
Hinako-san, I'm serious here.
I'm dead serious too. The viewers want epic results. Besides, I haven't seen her myself. She absolutely must show up. Part of the gig, I guess. I'm actually pretty interested in how anomalies appear and their impact. Also, Kinako means it. Yes, Kinako really means it.
I will stop you if things get out of hand, okay? What if the ghost really does show up?
Mary. Mary!
Huh?
Even with support from my two collab partners tonight, the ghost was a no-show, and that's that. It really felt like it might, but alas. That's a wrap for tonight, folks. Thank you for watching, and sleep well.
Hey, come on. Why are we suddenly part of the ritual? What are you thinking?
Did I upset you? Sorry, you thought about the viewers too much. I'll ask you for permission next time.
Real talk, this ritual wasn't gonna fly. But we had actual traces of the ghost.
It was a good enough time.
Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We're heading out for today, Kinako-san. We should be all right, yeah? Though we were reflected in the mirror at the end. Huh?
Oh my god. Huh? Huh? What?
Just now. Behind you, Jasmine.
Behind me? What?
What the heck?
After we split last night, I kept checking behind me. Now I'm all short on sleep. This sucks.
I really thought a woman was standing there. Jasmine, you don't have any scratches anywhere, right?
Huh? The scratches you were rambling about yesterday? Nope.
That's great. Maybe I got mixed up with something I saw with clairvoyance.
Wipe that grin off your face. Moving on. Let's get busy.
Yes.
Any talk on socials about Kinako's stream last night?
Checking now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I wasn't sure though because... Oh, that's right. I get it now. So what happened is he was facing his camera that was on a tripod and he had the mirror behind him and the reflection, it was in the mirror. But he should have seen it then if it was actually peeking through the window. Because he would have been looking in the direction of the window that was being reflected behind him.
Looks like yesterday's live stream was doing the numbers.
I see.
But nothing actually happened during the ritual. It didn't go down well with the audience.
Time to get your doom scroll on then. There have been times viewers caught things Kineko himself didn't.
Understood.
You'll find some info on the incident that happened to the girl who used to live in 104, too.
I'll start with the viewer reactions.
That is a shadow in the window. Don't get all quiet. What? Is it real? Is it really there?
There seems to be a lot of suspicion about Kineko-san.
Topics like that do grab a lot of attention. Should probably give those a check.
Oh no, there is plenty of discussion, accusations of staged situations and the like. I'll see what they think is fake.
Sure, the accusations are endless.
Ludicrous?
Bet the boss man would love it.
It's getting so much attention. There must be a lot of demand for these topics.
Your research can be part of that demand.
I was talking with Kineko-san about this yesterday. He said the ghost had somewhere it wants to go.
Like the ghost is really angry and doesn't want anyone else to have that room?
Maybe this post is from someone local?
With the building name there, it'll probably get a lot of attention. It's from the locals, might be pretty reliable info.
Seeing strong reactions for Umeki Flats, we might be able to get some info about the incident.
Search it up, get us that info. The two cutie helpers.
Cute?
Helpers? Come on.
Girl with all the frills?
Take a wild, wild guess. Even mentioned you're shaking. Your number's up, Zammy.
Wait, you mean they're posting about us from yesterday? Oh!
Good for you. They said you're cute. Clumsy cute, that is.
That actually a compliment?
Hold on, thought that director dude was streaming solo. They have actual girls on staff?
Were you ever in the Dissolution Center's videos?
No way. Bossman edits and uploads them so fast, I don't even notice till they're done.
You couldn't make me.
Sounds like you're in demand. That's funny. We're talking about Kineko's previous setups. Anyone remember the time with the hand? That was so suspicious.
Huh? What video?
I'm not gonna defend Kineko. Who like debunking stuff shouldn't be watching this kind of content. There are people who believe him, too. I don't know why anyone would want to go that route. Abandoned hospital thing? An abandoned hospital? Why would he go somewhere like that? There aren't any doctors on duty anymore. Not going there for a checkup, you know. He's getting hated on, but he also didn't even notice the ghost was there. Inigo set up the ghost, and there's no way he wouldn't notice it. They're not ludicrous rumors, they're facts. Only a handful of people can see through to the truth. Girl in Kiniko's video is not just a ghost. Kiniko hasn't realized, but the ritual was a success. He summoned her, Bloody Mary. Okay, boomer. The same ceremony gets Hanako-san from the toilet. So stupid, lol. Wait, there are others like Mary? You can call on all sorts of people using that ritual? Oh yeah, lots. Too many to count. What about Satoru? Call him from your phone. Satoru? Satoru? Never heard that one before. Becky Flats is 100% actually haunted. I think it was last year. It became infamous because a girl killed a guy, then stabbed herself in the throat and died too. If the story of the woman stabbing a man to death is true, how did she end up in that situation? It's tough to imagine what would make someone go so far. Suicide? It's not like those cases where both people choose to kill themselves together. Could be. Something like, if we can't be together in this life, let's find each other in the next. In some cases, if one of them didn't want to die, that's murder-suicide. Judging by the neighbor's statement, it doesn't seem to be fake. Along with the state of the floor in Kiniko's room, what you saw with your glasses. Seriously? This is annoying. So it was in the news. Because it was a real incident. Girl in this photo. She kind of looks like the girl I saw behind you. Yeah, no. Don't believe you. You're just imagining things. So you can write anything and have it be seen by anyone. That's terrifying. You never know who's watching and from where. They know the ghost's name? That popped up out of nowhere. Oh, they sound really certain. But a detective. What a cruel thing to say. There are always people like that. Article said they were common law partners, so they must have been seriously seeing each other. Common law partners means they weren't married on paper, but lived together like a married couple? That's it. Oh, seriously? How would I know?
Could have been a classic I'll take you down with me situation. A bit of a cliche. Okay, I think we found everything. Let me just... Yeah, I didn't even get new search words anyway, so we're good. Looks like the incident itself isn't just a rumor. Murder-suicide in room 104. Yes, there are even news articles on it. The ghost has a name, Iwako Yatsuya. Maybe I could find some hints by looking into this lady. A ghost by the name of Miwako Yotsuya. Don't underestimate the power of rumors. And there's yesterday's video. Apparently the ghost was visible. Even if many are saying Kinako set up the whole thing. Not that I'd agree after seeing it for myself. His dream ended before he even noticed it, after all. I keep thinking about that incident. One that happened in the apartment. I'm at home and murder-suicide, huh? That means Kinako may have summoned some seriously vengeful ghost. Female ghosts are the scariest. Also, of that apartment's residents, only the lady neighbor will talk to us. I want to talk to a few more people from the neighborhood. Oh yeah. There's a park just there. Right in front of Kitako's apartment. Someone might have info. Oh, nice! I miss a lot of stuff when I'm just staring at my phone. Then let's check out the park as well for today's investigation. Here's to another day of this ghost hunting gig. It might just be a setup by Kinako. From what we saw yesterday, I'd say it's less likely. Just an idea here. We could prove that he ain't setting things up. Would add cred to the ghosts being a thing. His setting stuff up means the ghost doesn't exist. I see. Good point. I'll get to Miwako Yotsuya, the woman said to have died in room 104. And Kinako-san's setup or not angle. Camera, lights, streaming equipment. Streaming seems to be quite a lot of work. You don't say. I wonder how much he's spending on all this. If this is a setup, the equipment might be key? Or maybe the video was edited in a special way? Nah. That was a live stream, and is still available in archive form. Kinako-san may have been up to something, of course. Maybe I might see something through the glasses? Yeah, but let's keep looking around. Hey, did you check the socials? Thought I missed her on yesterday's stream, but she did appear. I hate myself for not realizing. Looks like it. I'm hoping to ask you a bit more about the previous incident. Sure, as long as you'll be proving that ghosts are real as requested. Was there anything unusual after yesterday's stream? In fact, take a look at this. Is this a scratch mark? It was there when I woke up this morning. Must be Bloody Mary's doing. And Jasmine is in danger too. Why? We might have seen her on the way out last night. What? You saw her? Why, you? Not fair. What are your plans for your next stream?
Doing the same kind of seance might look repetitive. The viewers want something new, I'd think.
Please ask us beforehand if you're going to involve us. Some comments accuse you of setting things up.
No, no, not this time, no. I filmed a ghost without even noticing. How could that be a setup?
Yes, you're right. It's called acting. There's a creepy aura right here. Spot showed up in yesterday's video. After checking, I don't see any signs of setups.
My, back again to talk about that room, are we?
Yes? Could you tell me a bit more about the incident?
You're also pretty interested in this case, I see. Yes, why not?
Could you tell me about the previous residents?
A woman in her 40s lived in room 104. A man was hanging around there too. I often saw him during the day, so he probably wasn't working too much. Gambling, booze, the usual. Looked like a delinquent.
Could you tell me about Yotsuyo Miwako, the woman who used to live in room 104?
Iwako? Yotsuya? You mean the woman in 104? Was that her name? Not that I care about names. Had long hair and always wore a dress. Don't know how she could stand that man until one day. Murder, suicide.
Murder? Suicide? So the rumors were true.
Stabbed the man, then slit her own throat with the same cooking knife. Blood all over her dress. Terrible story.
Why do you have these pictures, lady? The park just across the road. You people here and there. It's a park, but I don't see any kids. Let's have a look once we're done checking this place.
Alright, glasses on.
This is Jasmine from yesterday. And behind her, definitely someone there. Shadow looks like the one we saw outside the entrance. Long hair, dress. Definitely someone there. Not doing anything in particular. If this is actually part of a setup, maybe this shadow isn't even a real ghost? This shadow is doing something in front of the mirror. It must be Kinoko-san from yesterday. Looks pretty frantic, to be honest. He's really praying hard. Judging from this shadow alone, I don't think he's setting things up. And maybe it's the shadow near the entrance that's the setup? Let's think things through. While we were filming, no one noticed any ghosts. But I saw a ghost behind Jasmine later on. The viewers were watching the stream and saw the ghost.
What a mind bender!
Another cry of distress. Let me assist you. Miss Azami, you confirmed through clairvoyance that Kinako-san wasn't up to anything. You also checked that there weren't any tricks around where the ghost appeared.
Exactly. No signs of any setups by Kinako-san.
Indeed. Unfeasible that Kinako-san himself set up or initiated anything.
If there still happens to be room for setups, what are the possibilities?
Looking at the options we have here. Maybe Kinako-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost.
Maybe Kinako-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost? Yes, that's still a possibility. Kinako-san might be working with someone, and they may have showed up disguised. Kinda more likely. But how could we confirm one way or the other? Maybe if he could show me his phone or something? Kinako-san, could you perhaps lend me your phone? I forgot to bring mine and I need to call the center, like right now. I guess? But just this once. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for your phone. Yeah. I am looking into whether you've secretly been setting things up. What? I took the liberty of checking your inbox and call history. Come on, at least tell me. But you might hide those if I did tell you, so... So how was it? Found anything? I found messages with your staff. But also that you'd had a falling out more than 6 months ago. And minimal signs of communication with anyone recently. I have friends, you know. Just haven't caught up with them for a while. Anyway, no indication of secret collaborators. That's one less reason to doubt you, Kinako-san. Jasmine, I think we've gathered enough at the apartment itself. I think we could head over to the park. Hello? Jasmine? Where are you? Huh? It's the director again? Actually, no. From Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine? Where are you? In the car now. Know the park from across the apartment? Keeper dude told me off for parking roadside. Bit of a walk, but there's paid parking somewhere. I'll park and meet you after. Such a waste of time. Understood. I'll go check the park. See you later. Good? Good. Over to the park we go. pretty empty park, but there are a few people. Right in front of the apartment, too. Chances are we'll find someone who knows about the Miwako Yotsuya incident. Let's ask around. Excuse me, are you the park keeper?
Sure, I kind of work on that, yeah.
Our van was parked in front of the apartment. We've moved it to the parking lot you told us about.
You're with that hair bun girl. That road is pretty narrow, so having a big van there can be dangerous for kids. I know it's a bother. Thanks for moving.
I'm investigating various things related to the apartment just over there.
What, are you moving in?
No, not moving in or anything, but that apartment is quite old, right?
Oh yeah, Umeki Flats? Or was it Flats Umeki? That apartment's gotta be about 50 or 60 years old. Oldest one around here. Seems they've repainted the walls and such, though. There's a rather similar apartment in the Honcho area, but this one's older.
Wow, so it's that old? Is it true that there was an incident a while back in the apartment over there?
Yeah, it was last spring or summer. I remember. That was something else. Terrible incident. Heard the apartment was a sea of blood. Wouldn't have thought that guy would meet such a fate.
Did you know the man who was murdered?
Knew he was a problem case, that I did. Came to this park with a blonde hostess-like woman. Did things in wide daylight and plain sight. I told him off once because he wouldn't quit bragging about his dear little Mari.
Mary?
Heard he was cheating.
What? From who?
Unai-san, in the apartment just over there, knows quite a lot. Talkative lady, you know her?
Unai-san? Oh, the neighbor lady. Yes, I've met her. If it's okay to ask, what did you hear from the neighbor lady?
That lady talks on and on. I heard quite a lot. I think she heard a loud argument from room 104, day before it happened. Said she heard the woman saying, "Who is this Mari?" or something.
Mary? The woman he was cheating with? Was her name Mary?
Oh, no, she had colorful hair, but wasn't from overseas. That incident happened the next day, so the neighbor lady was all worked up. I knew he was cheating with that Mari woman. Got stabbed for it.
Right. Her name was Mari, not Mary.
On and on. Think we talked for hours.
I can imagine. Thank you for letting me know. The woman he cheated with, Mari. Would anyone else know something about her? Might not be related to the case, but I should make a note about the park keeper. He seemed to know a lot about the past. What did he mention about Umeki Flats?
Man who died.
That's right. Sounded like a guy with problems. He cheated with the hostess called Mari or something? Who would cheat in the park right in front of your house, though?
Hello. May I talk with you for a bit? Of course. Nice weather today. I'm Azami Fukurai. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind. Hello, my name is Hinata. I might not be of much help. I don't go out that often. I see. Do you know anything about the rumors in this neighborhood? Rumors? What kind? Do you know about the apartment just across from this park? Ah, might you be asking about the rumored ghosts? You've heard of it? Oh, but maybe I shouldn't talk about these things. It's best to keep your distance from that place. I'm doing an investigation about the ghost in question. Please, tell me more. Are you? I suppose I could then. On my way home a few nights ago, it was raining. When I passed by that apartment, I happened to see it. Really? Were they long-haired and wearing a dress? Heard of her. I saw her with my own 2 eyes, a woman with long hair in a dress. She glared at me and said, "Stay away." What? She said that to you? When you saw that woman, did you hear any loud voices from nearby? The kind you might hear when someone's live streaming? A stream? I couldn't say. I didn't hear any loud voices of note or anything that evening. And it's even less likely that Kinako-san set anything up. Oh, right. I took a photo. Would you like to see? Oh, you took a photo of the ghost? I have only heard this through rumors myself, so it may not be true, but they say the ghost is a girl called Miwako Yotsuya. I mean, the photo here is... Just as we've heard in other rumors, this ghost is Miwako Yotsuya. Do you know about a man accompanied by a flashy-looking woman? I heard they used to visit this park. A man and a flashy-looking woman? Oh, yes, I forgot to mention. He called that woman Mari, from what I heard. Mirror and a woman's name. A mirror and a woman's name. Are you all right? Oh, my apologies. I felt as if I had heard that somewhere. Really? Right before the murder-suicide incident, a man was heard screaming. He was screaming, "Mary! Mary! Mary!" Is that true? I should make notes on Hinata-san too. Hinata-san. What did she say she saw at Umeki Flats? One's ghost. Seems she saw the same ghost that I saw. It's great, and not so great. This bench is so old, the paint's all peeled. Just a typical bench you'd find in a park. What were these bushes called? Azaleas? It's so nice when you have so many flowers around. Oh, it's that guy. This person feels out of place here. Excuse me. target approaching.
Hello? Could I ask you a few things?
It is I who wishes to speak to you. What is your intent?
What?
Kindly tell me why you suddenly appeared before me.
Why? I'm asking around as part of an investigation.
I thought perhaps you were onto something.
I'm asking everyone about the ghost in that apartment.
I am utterly uninvolved in that matter. More importantly, could you kindly do me a favor?
Huh? I'm actually busy with work. And I doubt I'd be of much use anyway.
Not just for me. There's another one who wants to know too.
Who exactly would that be?
Kindly find me something. I'm looking for a book written by someone who is very much loved and cornered. Could you find his book for me, please?
This person listens to me even less than the neighbor lady. I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm working now and...
You have it, don't you?
Huh?
An exquisitely wondrous power.
Huh?
Oh, please don't make that face. You don't need to be scared.
Wait, does this person know about my clairvoyance?
I only asked you to find a book for me. I mean you no harm. Kindly indulge me.
I'm scared. But Jasmine isn't here. I can't run away without help. I'll look for the book.
Yes, thank you kindly. I'm absolutely positive it's somewhere in this park. I haven't been able to find him yet. But you should be able to. Show us your power. Guess we're busting this out.
A tall shadow. Maybe a man? What is he doing? He's looking at the bushes. Is that it? Doesn't seem to be doing anything noteworthy. And shadow, apparently. Don't know, but looking at the shadow makes me uneasy. Shadow might be that scary-faced person back there. He's gazing at the bench. Hey, there's something in his hand. He wanted me to find a book, so this might be it? They're looking at the bench with the book in hand. Maybe something with the bench? Guess I should recheck the bench. Okay. Book? Book, are you here? Nope. There's something stuck to the back of the bench. Is this the book I saw through clairvoyance? Occult Great Reset. I see this book somewhere. Author's name is Sutomu Isaragi. Didn't the center director mention this name too at some point?
Initiating contact.
I found the book. Occult Great Reset by someone called Tsutomu Kisaragi.
Did you trace my movements?
Whoops! Wrong book?
Tentatively assessing as authentic.
Authentic?
I have taken an interest in you. We will meet again. This is Ami Kukurai. How did he know my name? Does he see things as well? Is it Jasmine? No, it's the director. Greetings. Hello, director. Did something happen? If anything happened, it would be to you. Huh? Do you mean... My vision shows me everything. So, you were watching that? Who is that person? He was rather verbose for a cryptid. His attire was reminiscent of the men in black. Do you mean he was an anomaly? He did have a strange shadow on him. Is there anything I should do? Good question. I will look into him on my end. Please be careful. That anomaly had an obvious interest in you. It may reappear. Oh no. We don't know what he might bring upon you. Not yet. Having said that, he is unrelated to the mirror or the woman, and thus unrelated to this case itself. Please stay focused on your ongoing investigation. I will. Might not be related to the case, but I should note down about that dark-suited person. He actually knew my secret. What was it? Yes, they knew indeed. But why? How in the world did they know? I should probably tell the park keeper I met someone creepy. Still need something? Excuse me, I saw a creepy man wearing black. Creepy man, you say? Haven't seen him. I'd check on him immediately if I did. But he was real. Keep my cool. Won't see me drool. What? Wait, since when was I napping? I end up napping wherever I go. Park's all dark now. No one around. Oh, it's so late. It's from Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine? Is something up? Damn that old guy. Not a parking lot in sight. Oh no. You've been looking all this time? Been a while, I guess. How you doing? Well, I asked around quite a lot. But I'm a bit overwhelmed by all that's happened. Huh? What do you mean? It's kinda hard to explain. Could I tell you when we meet? Guess so. On my way there, so I'll pick you up. Okay, I'll just wait in the park. Not exactly on the wrong track. We're all over the place. A woman's ghost. Miwako Yatsuya. How are we even supposed to solve this? Maybe by meeting the ghost face to face? No, way too scared. No way, no.
Oh.
No! What in the world was that? I just heard a scream from around here. Hinako-san, are you okay? I just happened to hear you and came looking. Did something happen? Oh, my leg. And Bloody Mary, which way did she go? That way? Uh, yes, probably. Stay put. Don't move. Hinako-san, did you see the ghost? No, I didn't see it. Damn you, Bloody Mary. Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Wait. Scratch marks? On my leg? I was so scared last night I thought my heart would stop. Hinako-san rushed to the rescue and saved my life. Hinako? Really? My ankle still hurts a bit, but still. Hey, about that ankle. Isn't that a scratch? Would you call it one? Maybe I fell and scraped myself? No. That's bad. You think so? That bad? Hey, almost at Kanako's apartment. I'll park around back so the guardian Gramps won't come for us. Please, this is serious. Jasmine? No way that's a regular scratch. Scratched by Bloody Mary, right? Jasmine, am I going to die? Any change in how you feel so far? So far, so good, I think. I was careless, too. Figured Bloody Mary would go after Kinako. That scratch is really a curse from Bloody Mary. Gotta do something. You're right. Curious why Mary suddenly popped up in the park. Was around Kinako's door till now. Might be related to Mary's motives and how to undo the curse. I'll try asking those I know, too. Thank you, Jasmine. Looks like a computer for streaming and editing. Kinako-san's workstation. It's amazing how he gathers all those fans with just one computer. Oh, the power's on. Maybe it's rendering a video? Filmed in a forest? Editing videos must be hard work. Wow, you could check the rendering video and fast forward. He's through the forest. Looks like the park across the road. Was that me at the end? Looks like the rendering's finished. The lady's still outside? Yep. Thank you for yesterday. How have you been doing? Feeling well? Well... Thank you for helping me last night. If you hadn't been there... It's nothing. I did involve you, even if it was for the channel. I didn't do much, of course. Anyway, are you okay? Were you hurt? Well, I have a scratch on my ankle. Oh, no! Is it that scratch from Bloody Mary? You think so, too? So the ghost we summoned wasn't a random spirit. It was Bloody Mary herself. Mind if I film your scratch a bit?
You'll look into it for us?
Yes, please.
About yesterday's ghost.
I know, I keep thinking about the same. You're wondering why it appeared in the park, not near this room's doorway.
That's right.
Thinking. Yes. Maybe Bloody Mary had a change of heart.
What? What do you mean?
This kind of ritual of spiritual entity is said to act in a way that tells people it's there. And this Bloody Mary is starting to move away from this room. What could this mean?
Hinako-san, what should I do?
I don't have a read on this one. Let me think it over.
I didn't know video editing was this hard. Splicing various scenes, checking and rendering.
Well, yes, content creation is not a piece of cake.
The screen said the rendering was done earlier.
Did you see it? Did you perhaps...
The video showed someone walking around a forest. I was in the frame at the end. Could you make sure to cut that part out?
Really? You were in frame? Silly me. I'll take care of that.
Let's think about why the ghost changed its behavior. The ghost was summoned to Kinako-san's room, but also appeared in the park and scratched my leg. Kinako-san thinks the ghost has had a change of heart. I'm so confused. One thing Kinako-san mentioned was that spiritual entities tried to compel people to acknowledge their existence. That's right, which would mean that Bloody Mary is trying to tell someone that she exists? Who among the people around might be able to notice her? Oh, wait. Maybe I myself became the ghost target because I have the clairvoyance power? Maybe I myself became the ghost target because I have the clairvoyance power? That's where we are, right? I've been scratched too. What should I do? I wonder if Kinako-san could help me. Hello.
My, this apartment has grown on you, hasn't it?
About the murder-suicide in room 104. Is there anything you haven't told us yet? We're in a bit of a hurry. Any information would help.
I think I've told you most of it. Oh, yes. Did I mention what happened after the incident?
I don't think you did.
There was a lot going on after the incident, too, you know. The bodies, yes. The woman had next of kin come fetch her, but the man didn't have anyone. The owner was running around trying to find someone to take care of it. It seemed he was cremated incognito in the end.
I heard from the park keeper The murdered man was often seen in the park alongside the woman he cheated with.
Ah, yes, the blonde named Mari. I remember because I heard the woman shouting her name the day before the murder. Like, who is this Mari? The woman from room 104 would never forgive that Mari girl.
Yeah,
But even less the cheating man. That's why she's still obsessed with room 104.
Miwako Yotsuya, the ghost of room 104. Why is she appearing at this apartment right now?
Miwako Yotsuya, you said? Are you sure that's the right name?
I believe so, yes.
You say so,
I guess.
So, you wanted to know why the ghost appears? The woman's obsessed, of course. Won't ever forgive him.
She can't forgive him. But the current resident has nothing to do with that.
Who knows? Mushroom Head might go mush soon enough. The woman from room 104 probably thinks her cheating boyfriend is still living there.
Is that even...
That's why she keeps showing up.
Is there a chance that Bloody Mary is trying to possess me?
Exactly. I've been thinking about this and it could only be you.
What should I do? Hinako-san, do you know any rituals that aren't for summoning? Any that defeat or chase away ghosts?
I do think there was such a ritual.
Oh, really? Is there anything you'll be needing for that ritual?
Huh?
I'd like to help as much as I can.
I see. Then I'll do the ritual here tonight. So could you find and bring a spiritual medium for the exorcism?
Spiritual medium? What is that?
Something that has strong ties to the ghosts needed for the exorcism. As long as you can find one, I'll be able to purge Bloody Mary with the ritual.
Understood. I'll search around. First off, can I ask you about this room?
This room? Why?
The ghost originally appeared in this room. I was thinking maybe they'd left something here. Or have something memorable here, perhaps?
I'd have jumped on anything like that for my videos, you know.
Oh, yes, of course. By the way, when you decided to move here, did you visit the place beforehand?
Oh, right.
Yikes! What is it?
I did come visit, and there was a cardboard box in the far back of one of the closets. I knew the place had a history, and there was a box there, so I really wanted to see what was inside. Tufts of hair, blood-soaked dolls.
In the box?
No, I never got to see them.
Oh, not even a peek?
It was tightly wrapped with plastic tape and impossible to open. The real estate agent quickly took it away. I'm pretty sure there was something wild in there. I really need to see that box. Could you find it?
Huh? But how could I possibly? Sure, it's all been thrown out by now. Only possibility I could think of is the resident gossip lover. Excuse me, I have some questions about the belongings left in Kiniko-san's place.
Huh? Bunks?
I heard some sensitive items were left in room 104.
In room 104?
Densely wrapped with plastic tape.
Oh, the owner handed it all over to the police.
Oh. Yes, of course they did.
Yes, you usually wouldn't lay hands on things from the murder scene. Usually.
Yes, of course not. Usually.
Huh?
Wait, did you?
Want to peek?
Would I please take a look at it?
Of course. When the personal belongings come back from the police. Came back. I figured that owner would just throw them away, so I took them instead. I pretended to be a relative, and it was easy enough. Simple.
She does whatever she wants.
You're nice, so maybe I could give it to you. Not much of a present, of course. Just a moment.
Scary to think what might be in those things. But I need them to save my own life.
It's in this box. Want to know what's inside?
Here goes. This a kitchen knife?
It's the knife, of course.
The knife? As in the one Miwako Yotsuya stabbed the man with? Why would she want to secretly keep this? I should ask Kiniko-san whether this was a box left in the room. Kiniko-san, we found this box.
That's the one. The tape is gone, but I'm sure.
About the contents.
Any hair, or nails, or notebooks full of hateful words?
A kitchen knife that the police had taken as evidence.
What? You mean it's from the previous resident stabbing a man to death, then stabbing themselves in suicide? A knife cursed with that resident's hatred? Sick. Mind if I snap a few pics of this?
If you'll be using it to lift the curse, sure. You wanted a photo?
This is a relic from a murder-suicide, right? Also, the knife has drawn the blood of those two former residents. This will blow up instantly. Cursed to the max, this beauty is.
Pretend I didn't hear that. But you can lift the curse with this, correct?
Of course. Anyway, borrowing the knife for now.
Okay, I need to find clues at the park as well. There might be something around where my leg was grabbed. So, Jasmine? Huh? Where are you? Let me guess.
That damn old guy.
Did he come check behind the apartment?
Says the kids walk this road to reach the park, so they need the view clear. I'll go find parking somewhere. You check the park. I'll be right there if anything happens, so be ready to call me Stat. I hate this.
Understood.
Like, don't any of these places have parking?
Peaceful as could be. But the ghost did show up here yesterday. Scratched up my leg. I'm scared about what might happen, but we have to do what we can.
Why is this happening?
We're moving the car right now. I'm sorry for all the trouble.
It's okay. I know it's a bother, but still.
Actually, a woman's ghost grabbed my leg here last night. Would you have happened to see anything?
Woman's ghost, you said? I think you have the wrong idea. No one really visits this park at night. It's not safe for a young girl like you to be here alone.
Oh, but...
How should I put this? There's a hospital behind this park. Some patients slip out at night and come here. They're to smoke and drink and whatnot. Anyway, what you saw wasn't a ghost. Is that clear?
Okay. Why is he upset all of a sudden? The bench looks the same as yesterday. Either something stuck to the back again? Nope, not this time. Oh, it's nice to see you again so soon. Here for a walk, too? Hello, Hinata-san. Actually, last night I saw a ghost here. Or rather, the ghost grabbed my leg. No, that woman's ghost I saw? I didn't see it directly, so I can't say for sure. Have you ever seen any ghosts in this park?
Well, I've seen her near the apartment before, but not here.
Of course not. Please look out for Miwako Yotsuya's ghost on your end, too.
I will.
I think you should stop going around that apartment, too.
I suppose you have a point.
Yes. I hope the streamer in room 104 can find a different apartment. So you know of Kinako-san?
Vaguely.
I happened upon his video. What a surprise it was. Could see the mirror she was reflected in, too. Really is shocking to hear people summon ghosts. Are you friends with him? You should recommend he moves. I'll tell him that next time the ghost appears. Have you heard of a female ghost called Bloody Mary, Hinata-san?
Bloody... No, that's a first for me.
You stand in front of a mirror and call the name Mary 3 times.
A mirror and a woman's name.
Yes, then the ghost of a woman covered in blood appears, apparently.
Why?
Have you heard the name before?
I told you, remember?
The woman's name shouted by the murdered man. Oh, Mary, that's right, you did.
The man was rumored to be quite the cheat, to call the name of your lover right up until your final moments.
This is around where the ghost grabbed my leg yesterday. This bush might actually be big enough to hide in. Dealing with the ghost here. Any clues lying around? I wish. Some of the branches here are broken. Was someone here? Let's see. The branches seem to be broken towards the far right. Was someone moving around? Tons of trees and grass. How many people would want to go further? What's this shadow doing? Running through the bushes, pushing them aside? These shadowy feet. I can only see what's here, but wonder where they're running to. Ghosts with legs running away? Feels kind of strange. Bush nearby had a branch broken towards the right. Would it mean that this shadow's on the ground and seems to be struggling? Oh, of course, this is me from yesterday. There's a hand reaching out from under the bushes. Reaching out, claws ready. Is it reaching out to scratch me? Why even come after me? This clairvoyance power is so much trouble. Can't wait to stop seeing things. The hand is reaching out from the bush. The ghost must have actually been in the bush. I should look carefully for traces. Wonder if there's anything on the other side of this forest. Huh? What's this? This is easy to miss, but the leaves on the branches are missing here. Maybe the ghost passed through here? Excuse me, haven't any ghosts ever been in this park?
Don't know what you saw, but I've never seen any, that's for sure. Well, rumors are going around lately, but ghosts just don't exist.
I see. Sorry for bothering you. There's a forest in the back of the park. Is there anything beyond that?
Yeah. Before you could pass through to the other side. But there's a hospital around the back, and patients would sneak out at night. Do whatever they want there, smoking and drinking. They already have some patients feeling down from their illnesses. Closed up that back exit to avoid unwanted trouble.
That means that...
Yes, it's just a dead end now. No way through.
I was hoping to gather as many clues as possible before Hinako-san's ritual. I haven't really found much. What am I going to do? Unless I do something fast, Whoa! Scared me. It's from the director.
Mrs. Army, how is it going?
Good evening, and good timing. Thing is, a ghost grabbed my leg and I.
You're wondering the following. Isn't Bloody Mary stalking and not Kinoko Tanihara? Correct.
Yes. How did you know?
As always, my power of vision tells me all.
What should I do?
I'm looking forward to the exorcism ritual. Does Bloody Mary's curse work as rumored to? Will Kinoko-san's amateur exorcism work? Can Miss Azami discover the truth behind this complex anomaly?
Did you call just to tell me that? I might be about to die, you know.
It's fine. You will not die, Miss Azami. Until that day, I won't let you.
Huh? What do you mean?
The case is far from over.
Kinoko-san, we really need to do the ritual. Bloody Mary will kill me if we don't. I don't want to die. Please. Huh? No one here. Hinako-san?
Whoa.
No!
Jasmine with the moves!
Wait, why? Hinako-san? Ow. Hinako-san, what are you doing? Oh, no. Code red, not good. Gotta stop the stream. Halt, desist. Huh?
Hey, shroom balls, what the hell? You behind this, all? Then you're the one who set up that attack on Zammy at the park? That's it. Come taste some karma.
No, Jasmine, please stop. The stream might still be on, too.
He went way past the line there. We're not here as Shroomhead's stagehands. This isn't enough.
Forget the ritual. I'll use some trick with the mirror and make people think they saw a ghost. Hinako-san? Please leave. Just go. Leave. Okay. Thank you for yesterday.
I owe Shroom Pants at least one more up the jaw.
You showed some great restraint back there. Hinako-san said something about using a trick on the mirror next time?
And just thinking about it pisses me off.
And all that happened on the stream last night. Socials must be a mess right now. That fungus brain.
Good or bad, people are gonna react for sure.
To say the least. But that means we might find some new clues.
Really think we need more data? We were asked to prove that ghosts are real. Our answer, they don't exist. It was all a setup by Kinoko. We poked Kinoko to pay up in full and it's case closed.
Well, actually, I feel we still have some loose ends. I don't know what exactly they are, though.
That's the spirit. I'm just the driver. Investigation's up to you, Zammy.
In that case, I'll look into viewer reactions to Kiniko-san's video and rumors about the ghost. This looks bad.
Worth a laugh, if you ask me. Quite a bit of talking going on, so time to use your glasses. Look up posts about Kiniko's setup.
You're right. I'll check and recheck everything.
Setup busters?
The rumor train is already on the move. These things go viral in no time.
Partly due to the posters getting all excited. Everyone trying to meme everything any chance they get.
Quite a bit of attention here. They're picking up on this hashtag.
Reading posts, searching for keywords. Gotta wonder how many others are out there doing the same.
Maybe some of the info I collected earlier is wrong?
Take it easy.
What? No way.
Let down. Dude filmed us without asking.
Crash personalities?
Like I said. There we go. Game wasn't doing anything for a minute there.
What good would it do to keep this for future generations?
This is what some people consider their goal in life. Hideko had it coming, though.
Well, at least some people are still kind of supporting him.
Word, but I wouldn't say it's the nicest comment.
There it is again. Dark Spec News.
There's a lead to follow.
I'll definitely have to look into this.
Please do.
They have a point. A lot of opinions getting buried in the crowd online.
People involved in the incident. Exactly, I wonder. Maybe we'll find out if we keep searching.
There's a reaction to people involved in the incident. I'll give it a search.
Good idea. Look into that. Dark Spec News is on the case. Curious findings in the photo that exposed Kiniko Tanihara's setup stream.
This part in particular has people riled up. Could almost call it a fan meet.
What?
We didn't notice, but there is definitely something there. Yeah, you can see her outline in the doorway there on the corner. We're talking about a female ghost. Isn't there that baby one? Just how many variations could there possibly be? I told you already. Lots. The mirror? It's the same as in the Bloody Mary myth. Maybe it's related? At the very least, it's clear they're not family. How are you supposed to give someone in a mirror back their baby? I wonder what the victims or families involved with the murder-suicide at Umiki Flats think of Kinako's stream. We also got involved and ended up getting filmed. Aren't they just talking about the mess from Kinako's ritual? I bet it's this mob that dug up the story. I feel like I've seen this photo somewhere before. Well, I haven't. Imagining things? No, I definitely remember seeing it. Where was it again? It's Hanada. Hanada had this photo. Direct traffic to the site. Getting their cash through ads and links. Her boss? Miwako Yotsuya's husband. That garbage who had an affair was also her boss at first, right? It's me. You're confusing it for a different incident. Woman scorned. Just like what the park keeper heard from the neighbor lady. That info's pretty accurate and it got around fast. Wait, the info is getting all mixed up. About that cheating creep? The park keeper did mention something about that. Cheating man who calls out his lover's name in a park. Wouldn't be able to stand it. Resentment runs deep. I'd kick his ass to the curb. 1 meter long? Jasmine, this is new info. Not so fast. Doesn't mean it's true just from this post. 1 meter long scissors. Miwako's father? They did an article on him? Her father. You think there's more to this case than we realize, Sammy? Well, yes. Guess it's time to use my special methods and see if he can tell us anything. Special methods? Nothing fancy. As long as he's still alive, we can talk to him. And I want to make sure
I think that's everything then, right? Yeah, that's everything. Hold on. What exactly is going on here? Can't believe the ghost was in yesterday's stream too. That means not all of this is Kiniko's setup? It would have to be the case. That reminds me. The director mentioned that the case is far from over. With zero follow-up, Dude owes us a contingency plan. You're right. No follow-up at all. Our communication is basically just a monologue. Oh, yes. Also, about Miliko Yotsuya's father. Ghost's father? Yeah, might lead to some real talk. I'll work on that end then. You know where to look? Yeah, more or less. And I appreciate your help searching for the ghost's father. Father of the ghost. A call from the director. How's it going? Director-san? We had a whole lot going on, you know. We encountered the ghost at Kiniko-san's place, but it turned out to be Kiniko-san himself. I've met my quota for ghost stories already. But the ghost did appear at the apartment yesterday, didn't it? Yes, it did. It was a setup, but wasn't all a setup. Miss Azami, the Bloody Mary issue hasn't been resolved yet. We still have people in danger of losing their lives. You mean, really? From here on, the key to this case is whether you can determine the true nature of this actual ghost. Separate the setup part as unnecessary information and look into the true nature of the ghost. Would that be about those new rumors? About the ghost's father? That is one of those elements. It's up to you, Mrs. Azami, whether or not you can solve this case with no casualties. Were you okay last night?
Of course I wasn't. You have some nerve showing up today after what you did. My neck still hurts.
Breathe in, breathe out. So, about yesterday.
Some nerve you have. Out with it.
Last night, you were planning to stream a setup. Were you going to attack me while pretending to be the ghost?
I was, and that Jasmine chick turns up uninvited. And Buzz kills everything just like that.
Also, when you grabbed my leg the other day in the park across the road?
Yeah, I hid in the bushes, scare you, rush to your rescue. I was filming that, you know.
About the ghost not at the park. Was the ghost standing behind Jasmine? You as well?
That wasn't me, and the first one that showed up in the stream wasn't me either. I was summoning with everything I got. Why won't she appear? Mary, Mary, Mary. Huh? What?
I thought that was Kiniko-san, but you're here, which means...
What are you babbling about anyway?
ghost just showed up in the mirror just now. Didn't you see her?
Come on, not again. I give up. It's you. Definitely you. You're the one who's been haunted by the ghost. Congratulations. Jeez.
I'm the one who's haunted? The comments are pretty toxic from yesterday's stream.
You both messed me up totally.
So the views are going up and up?
That I appreciate.
Oh yes, about your stream. Did you know the ghost was filmed again in that one?
Huh? Really?
Guess not.
A bit of a row last night.
About what happened last night?
I heard a loud noise late at night and thought another incident might be happening. But it was just the boy in room 104 causing a fuss, yes? Can't wait for people to die or something again.
The woman from the incident, Miwako Yotsuya. We're looking into her family.
Ah, yes, the woman from room 104. Her family, you say? Did I mention the man had no family at all?
Really?
The woman seemed to have a family, but their daughter was the culprit of a terrible murder. Maybe it was the finger pointing, but I heard they hardly did anything about it. Some parents can be so heartless. But as they caused all this trouble, you'd think they'd come apologize or something. If you see them, tell them to come say sorry.
Okay, if I meet them, I'll tell them. Reminds me. I wonder if Jasmine was able to find out about Miwako Yotsuya's father? I've rechecked details with Kinako-san. The ghosts that appeared at the park in the ritual were both Kinako-san. On the other hand, the other sightings may have been actual ghosts.
I see. Gotcha. As you said, the problem's not solved yet. Well then, let's go say hi to Miwako Yotsuya's father.
Yes. I'm surprised how easily you got in touch with him.
Not exactly easy. But yeah, piece of cake. This is where Miwako Yotsuya grew up. Her father still lives here. I did call first to tell them why we're here. Should be willing to talk.
Understood.
Basically, why does the apartment ghost pop up and what's it trying to do? Looking into Miwako Yotsuya might tell us something.
Gotcha. I'll go ask about Miwako-san. Hello. We're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. May we ask you a few questions?
Want to know about our daughter?
Have you heard about the ghost at the Umekicho apartment?
A ghost?
So our team is investigating urban myths. We believe the apartment ghost might be your daughter, and we're trying to find out more. This might be a lot to take in, of course.
I see. This is a rather sudden notion.
Mr. Yotsuya, how should we...
Oh, yes, I should introduce myself. Suguro Yotsuya. Please call me Suguro.
All right then. Suguo-san, thank you. This is a strange question, but if I went to that apartment, would I be able to meet my daughter's ghosts? Huh? You'd like to talk to her? I admit I do, even if she did cause such an incident. Yoko is my daughter. You really care about her. Regardless of her choices, she is my child. Is this unusual? Oh no, it's just not what I expected. Neighbor lady described the parents as heartless, I think. By the way, where is Miwako's mother? My wife. She was gravely affected by our daughter's death. Maybe because of that, she had a serious illness. Followed our daughter on less than 6 months after her death. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. It may be hard to talk about this, but could we ask you about Miwako-san and the incident? Yes. Our daughter was energetic and optimistic and continued doing sports through college. We thought she would do fine in society too. May have been her serious personality. Probably had a mental breakdown. Huh. We never imagined she might stab a man and commit suicide. I believe it's because of her breakdown. Why else would she do such a thing? We heard the man was selfish and abusive. Newspapers and weeklies write whatever they want. I think he was genuinely worried about our daughter. I've been in similar shoes myself. Similar shoes? One of my younger colleagues at work had trouble adapting to our workplace and started refusing to show up. I was worried and sometimes visited them at home to check on them. Excuse me, I'm not sure I understand. What are you talking about? Well, I'm telling you about my daughter's workplace boss. I was concerned about her and came to check on her. Sorry, I'm still confused. Could you tell me about the incident from start to finish? I see. Our daughter had joined a PR agency, a dream career for her. Her assignment preferences didn't work out, and the team she joined was a den of abuse. She fell into depression a few months after joining and shut herself in her apartment. Her boss, probably worried, went to check on her. Mistakenly thinking he was forcing her to go back to work, she grabbed a pair of scissors, stabbed him, and stabbed and killed herself. Killing a man and committing suicide does match up, but it wasn't something like a man she was living with cheated on her? Cheated on her? We'll get back to you when we made sense of this. Sorry. I am confused. Should write up some notes while I can. Ibiko Yotsuya's father. He seems heartbroken at losing Miwako-san. When I mentioned the apartment ghost, what did he say? It's to see her. Yes, he must think about his daughter a lot. This is totally different from what the neighbor lady said. Well, to be fair, neighbor lady said that she didn't think the name was right. Let's look around.
Boxes are piled up here. Maybe these are Miwako-san's things brought back but left as is. A Buddhist-style altar. Door is closed. We shouldn't open this without asking. Is this her father's shadow? He looks kind of lonely.
Looks pretty normal for the family home of a ghost. But I guess you can't assume, since parents and children can be totally different.
Jasmine, his story is so different from what we've heard.
Huh? What do you mean? Agency work? Abusive boss? What? Is this the wrong house? No, it can't be. Oh, yeah, the apartment. Check if the apartment address was correct.
Good idea. On it. Excuse me. About the apartment your daughter used to live in. Could you tell us the address?
Oh, yes. Address. Apartment address. Flats Umeki, 104, 123, Umeki Honcho. It's an old apartment with a park across the road.
Oh, yes. That's right. The Umekicho apartment with the park just in front.
It's not what he said, though. So, hear anything interesting?
Miwako Yotsuya did indeed live in an apartment in Umekicho.
Yeah, checked on my end, too. The apartment where the ghost popped up is Umeki Flats 104.
Umeki Flats?
Anyway, let's keep looking for clues on Miwako Yotsuya and confirming them.
Okay, understood. I'll keep looking into Miwako-san.
I don't think so.
So, I know this is asking a lot, but would you mind if we took a look at your daughter's belongings?
Her things? Almost all her things in the apartment had bloodstains on them, so we disposed of them. The things we brought back should be in a cardboard box in the next room.
Thank you very much. May we take a look at the altar in the back room there? If possible, I'd like to see your daughter's picture.
Please do. Go ahead and open the altar if it's closed. I keep it closed since seeing her photo there is difficult for me.
This must be the box he mentioned. The apartment address is on it too. That's the right one. Flats Umeki 104 123 Umeki Honcho. Huh? He told me earlier, but something feels off. Let's take a photo just in case.
Yeah, it's not the same one.
A box of mostly clothing. Jeans, t-shirts, boyish 20s fashion. The ghost we saw at the apartment wore a white dress. That's a totally different look.
gave us permission, so let's open the altar. Let's see. 2 photo stands. Woman in her 50s. Probably her mother. And this must be her. Young and energetic girl with short hair. Not at all what I expected the ghost to look like. But why? This is Miwaku Yotsuya, right? It's not the same person. I should think this over. Ghost was known as Miwaku Yotsuya. We learned that a person called Miwaku Yotsuya did exist and has passed away. The more we hear from her father, the more confused I get. There are common factors, but so many things don't match up at all. Puzzling. Yet what matters is that you deduce based on the facts you discovered. Did Miwako Yotsuya have similar characteristics to the rumored ghost? What have you learned about her hairstyle, clothing, and personality? Most of the info conflicts with what we initially heard. This overturns some of our initial assumptions, but maybe this means that maybe Yotsuya, different person, Vicky Flat's ghost. Maybe Miwako Yotsuya is a different person from the Omiki Flats ghost. Wait, could it be? Then, do our investigations so far even mean anything? And what about the Omiki Flats ghost? I really don't understand this. So, hear anything interesting? The woman's belongings include a lot of boyish 20s clothing. That's different from what we heard about both Miwako Yotsuya and the ghost. Any photos of Miwako around? Check for spots where one might be put up. There was a photo on the altar. A woman with short hair. Totally different look from the long-haired ghost. And you confirm that the woman in the altar photo is our Miwaku Yotsuya, yeah? I did. I wonder what's going on. Jasmine, I can't make sense of this at all. I thought coming here would help us get to the bottom of this ghost situation, but it feels like we're just getting further away from the truth. Why, though? Unless I do something, we'll solve nothing and Bloody Mary will come for me. Not now. Oh, seriously? Wait, Dissolution? In the state we're in? How's it going? You seem as confused as ever, Mrs. Ami. Director, I really don't think I can do this. The more we look into Miwako Yotsuya, the further we get from what we first heard. We're not getting any closer to figuring out this ghost. You do realize we're chasing a ghost for this case, and sometimes ghosts suddenly disappear. This ghost happens to be Bloody Mary, a ghost that appears in the mirror. A fake anomaly wouldn't have made things this interesting. The true thrill of our urban myths is maelstrom of clues and ensuing chaos. You're enjoying this way too much. Oh, but I thought you would understand, Mrs. Army. Anyway, let us first unravel the mystery of the ghost in the mirror.
Can we even try with all this mess?
Oh, before we start, could you kindly relay a message to Jasmine?
Sure, what is it?
Huh? Sarah Yashiki? Who the heck? Why do we need to look into this person?
The director would like you to. Not sure why.
This never explains anything. Not that I care. This shouldn't take too long.
Sounds great. Sarah Yashiki. What is it that we'd find from looking into her?
Mrs. Ami, now is not the time for random distractions. Behold, the eye reveals all. Eye opener. Let the dissolution begin.
Yes.
Now, as these are rather important factors, I would like to recap various elements.
Important factors?
For this kind of anomalous occurrence, the combination of conditions can be surprisingly important. Our help was requested because a ghost appeared during Kinoko-san's live stream. Why was the ghost filmed in this video?
Isn't it because Kinoko-san was doing a summoning ritual?
That is an insufficient answer. You need to dig in one layer deeper.
Do you mean in more detail?
Yes, that will turn out to be crucial. So, Mrs. Ami.
Yes?
Why did the rumored ghost appear in Kinoko-san's stream? 'Cause they called the woman's name.
He called her 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary. That is a requirement for summoning Bloody Mary. Inoko-san was invoking her name each time he filmed his streams.
That is a critical and indispensable condition. Calling the woman's name was the key to a successful summoning. Next, let us go over the entity that was summoned.
The entity that was summoned.
The ghost that we have been tasked with proving through this case. So, Mrs. Ami.
Yes?
They are a previous resident of room 104, which Kinoko-san is renting now. The one who left behind the murder weapon, a kitchen knife, and is being cited even now as a ghost. How would you describe this female ghost we are investigating? Long-haired in a dress.
A long-haired woman wearing a dress. We know she murdered a man who cheated on her, then committed suicide.
Saw through the confusion. Rumors of a ghost in the apartment, clues from the neighbor lady, and the woman's face on social media. All of that data leads to her identity. This whole time we had assumed that the woman was Miwako Yotsuya. But what her father's story, her photo and clothes, all of it was different.
Exactly. As if there were two separate Miwako Yotsuyas. Short-haired Miwako-san or long-haired Miwako-san, as if looking into an infinity mirror. Let us move on. Other confusing information included the rumors surrounding the ghost. Your investigation seemed to follow a long-haired woman in a dress formerly a resident of 104. Yet you arrived at a short-haired, boyish woman instead.
That's right. And now everything's a confusing mess.
There was a reason the investigation took a complicated turn. Despite the two women having such differing characteristics, there were similar conditions and clues that led to confusion between the two incidents. Pardon me. No, Miss Azami. What exactly was the cause of this confusion?
Address? It's because of the address and apartment names.
Well observed.
While talking to Miwako Yotsuyo's father, too many things didn't match up. So we checked the address in case we were at the wrong house. In the moment, I'd assumed it was the same apartment because of the park nearby and similar sounding names.
Miwako Yotsuya's address was Flats Umeki 104, 123 Umeki Hansho. The room rented by Kinako-san was Umeki Flats 104, 123 Umekicho.
The address and apartment name are different.
Side by side, the difference is obvious. Yet the strong similarity can throw you off due to your bias. Case in point, none of the related gossip on social media pointed out this discrepancy. Now is a good time for a recap. During the investigation, the more clues we gathered, the more confusing things became. Yet it was also those clues that led us to the truth. So, Miss Azami.
Yes?
What did we discover about this case from clues about the ghost and the addresses? There were 2 murder-suicides?
In this case, there were 2 separate incidents that got mixed up. Through our investigations, we found that the 2 were clearly different. But if we had trusted the rumors without checking further, we would have seen them as one.
The 2 incidents look very similar on the surface. Their similarities lead to confusion like a misleading clickbait article header. Had you not visited the premises and talked directly with related individuals, Miss Azami, this answer might have been beyond you entirely.
Now, for my final question. About the true nature of the ghost supposedly summoned by Kinako-san.
The true nature of the ghost?
She has dark and long hair and wears a white dress. She previously committed a murder-suicide in room 104. Unable to forgive her partner for cheating, she stabbed him numerous times with a kitchen knife on the tatami mat area in room 104.
Yes, I confirmed that when I saw Kinako-san's room through clairvoyance.
So, Miss Azami,
Yes?
tell us about the true nature of the ghost. The ghost whose existence Kinako-san asked us to prove.
It's true nature? As in, there's an actual ghost who can't pass on peacefully due to this tragic incident? Is that what you mean?
No, that is not what I mean.
What?
Now. Should be about time.
Time for what? It's from Jasmine. I'm picking up.
Please do.
Oh, no, this is bad. Jasmine? Checked on Tsuruyoshiki like you do, but jeez. Who'da thunk? Hold on, Jasmine, where are you? Your voice keeps dropping out. That incident in the apartment we looked at. Murder-suicide. What about the murder-suicide in Kinako-san's apartment? Oh, one died. What's that? Only one of them died in that incident. Huh? Lost connection.
A vital detail has been revealed.
I had trouble making it out, but Jasmine was telling us about the past murder-suicide in Kinako-san's apartment. Only one of them died.
I wonder how far she went to park the van. But anyway, Jasmine's information should enable you to answer my earlier question.
Only one person died in the murder-suicide.
Now then, Miss Azami, back to my question.
Of course.
The ghost that Kinako-san asked us to prove the existence of. Tell us, what is the true nature of Bloody Mary?
Living person. We had thought the ritual summoned a ghost, but the woman was actually a living person.
The mystery at the heart of this case, Bloody Mary's true nature, has been revealed. The mystery is now solved.
So the ghost was actually a living person. But what could that be? What did Jasmine find out?
The woman still wanders around the apartment, remembering her agonizing past.
What do you mean?
I went and checked on Sarah Yashiki.
Jasmine.
First of all, Sarah Yashiki, she's the former resident of room 104.
That means Sarah Yashiki is the person who committed the murder-suicide?
About that. Maybe this wasn't a murder-suicide.
What?
That means the murder weapon is still out there. Could just be plain murder.
Wait, what? Really?
I see. How very interesting. So, Sarah Yashiki, a ghost that appears in the vicinity of room 104, could be a murderer. Those rumors were all smoke and mirrors.
Wait, what do you mean?
Sarah Yashiki didn't die in the murder-suicide. She lived. Is that so?
Hold on, I don't understand.
We can discuss the specifics at a later time. Let's go to room 104 right now. Kinako's in danger.
He is?
She might try to kill him. How could this have happened? Still calling her name. Mary. 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 Hadn't spoken of her. I wouldn't have had to. I wouldn't have had to kill him. None of that matters anymore. Take the form of a ghost. I can hide the truth with stories. Let more people see that mirror. I must destroy it.
How can you call yourself a viewer? You're not even a fan. You pick apart my every word and action. Tease the streamer all you want, but pay your dues first. You and your stupid comments. As I thought, I'll have to make the mirror the star of the show. If I let everyone get a good look at this mirror, they'll... Who are you? Give me your name.
Mary. Mary.
Mary! Yes, my summoning worked!
Destroy. Destroy. Destroy.
Destroy? Ooh, is that like one of Bloody Mary's top hits? Hold on a second. What's with the knife? That's dangerous.
Must destroy the mirror.
No! Help! Help me! Kiroko-san! Sit down! Kiroko-san, are you okay? What? What's going on?
Hinako-san, she's the previous resident of this room. Neither Bloody Mary or a ghost. She's a living person.
What?
Are you okay, Jasmine? You're bleeding. That's not mine. It's Sarah Yashiki's. I think it's just fake blood. She covered herself in it to look more like that ghost. So this is the infamous Bloody Mary, huh? Can't believe you were Bloody Mary, Hinata-san. I'll call the cops. You keep an eye on the shroom. Understood.
What? So the ghost who showed up in the stream isn't actually a ghost and is a living woman?
That's right. There never was a ghost. Devastation and judgment. Sleep talking again? I'm awake, wide awake. I was wondering if those prophecies on the cards always happen. I was just thinking, not napping. Prophecies can be read in so many different ways. Yes, of course. It just feels like they were foretelling what happened. And you're an awesome fighter, by the way. I didn't realize. Yeah. Well, I actually lived, so. With you as a partner, I feel like we can solve any case that comes our way. Daily reminder, I'm just your driver. Whatever. Oh, looks like the UMDC video's up. Oh, you're right. Wait, this is the incident we just solved. What? But we just wrapped everything up. That's the norm. Just watch it on the drive back to the center. Bloody Mary appears. Huh. Still, what an intriguing Bloody Mary. I'm still confused about most of it. Why did Sarah Yoshiki attack Kinako-san? Kinako-san had nothing to do with it. She wanted to destroy the mirror. Does that mean the murder weapon Jasmine spoke of? The one never found in the murder case? Was the mirror? When Kinako-san mentioned showing a trick on the mirror, Sarah Yoshiki must have worried that so many eyes on that mirror would expose her. Of course, this is simply speculation. Only the police know the details. But after killing the man with a shard of the mirror, Sarah Yoshiki wiped off the blood and put the shard back. Then she put the knife in the man's hand and stabbed herself, making it look like a murder-suicide. She made sure to get blood around her neck to paint the picture well. With no evidence, the police had to release her. She let the rumors of the woman in 104 dying spread far and wide. So whenever she was spotted, she acted like a ghost? Playing the part of the ghost, she also made sure the rumors stayed loud and active. You felt the effects firsthand, didn't you? Her story was hidden under layers of false truths. The Miwako incident. What happened to the mirror? Ah, yes, the mirror. It still decorates the wall of its beloved room 104. Actually, I believe that both of the incidents were brought about due to the influence of that mirror. I can barely contain my speculations. Please do! More importantly, thank you, Miss Azami. It was nice of you to bring back this Illumine card. Reflection of Death, owned by Kinako-san. He no longer wanted it. His summoning ritual failed, and the ghost was a living person. He insisted I just take it. Yet the prophecy itself was fulfilled, it seems. Hey, Director.
What is it?
While doing social media research, I saw people revealing others' personal information or posting random guesses and having fun doing so, even.
What about it?
What about it? How could they cause someone else such pain and not feel any remorse?
They simply don't care.
Huh?
Rumors say a ghost haunts that apartment. I'm sure there was a murder, something bloody and horrific. They take interest and sniff around. Yet, do they care what became of the woman living in the room? No. Public interest doesn't last that long. It's all someone else's mess, a mere piece of entertainment.
That's terrible.
The rumors themselves aren't inherently evil. The problem lies with the people who handle them.
The people who handle rumors?
Maybe that space needs something drastic. A great reset, devastation, and judgment.
Director-san?
Who is that? Uh-oh. That's not good.
A miracle. Miracle. Go. That was scary.
All right, it just auto-saved, so back to the... All right. Got that yesterday. This is so good. Oh my god, this is so good. Let me check the state of things. Hold up a sec. Wrong screen. It's this one I need. Let's check here. Ooh, do I want to do something? Well, spiel first and then we'll figure it out. To everyone watching the stream live with me today, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please be sure to give me a follow here on Twitch as it helps me with my goals here. For those watching in the future, thank you for checking out my VODs.
Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channels. That'll let you know when more VODs become available and when I upload songs to my main page. I do have a song in mind for November, and hopefully it's going to be there at the end of the month, so help me. All right, let's see. I think we're done. It's okay, never mind. I'm going to let you guys go now because I am tired and hungry and thirsty. But I promise, Evernet Meloride from Love and Deep Space, this Veterans Day, I will stream it. So see you Tuesday, okay? Until then, have a fantastic day. See you next time. Bye bye.